We've got another question asking about conforming to the conventions of standard English, but they're changing a lot here, so it's going to be focused more on meaning, not just abstract grammar. So this time I can't ignore the opening statement because it's going to inform what that meaning should be. Says the musical scores of Japanese composer H.S. are famous for their mysterious titles, and I'll just use the initials when I might struggle with pronunciation, laden with emojis and seemingly meaningless words. Well, that is the titles are what are laden with emojis and seemingly meaningless words. And driven largely by Sawano's personal feeling and mood, these titles have to do something. It's not the listener. The listener isn't the title, so we'll highlight the listener and eliminate choice A. Title seems good, so we'll hold on to B. Piece, it's not the pieces that are laden with emojis, it's the titles. So goodbye to C. And again, the listener's approach is not going to be laden with emojis. So goodbye to D. You might read choice B right into the sentence to confirm overall coherent narrative, but you may not too, because this is how you can expedite things to save time for those more time-consuming contextual reading questions, which are on the horizon.